The Canada-U.S. border is closed to all non-essential travel. But if you are a Canadian citizen living in the U.S. and you want to come home, you have the right to enter your home country and you will not be turned away. Dr. Strang has a call this afternoon with Canada Border Service Agency to better understand federal protocols around entering and isolation at the Canada-U.S. border. There are many Canadians living in the U.S. who want to come home. Among them are Nova Scotians. If you are a Nova Scotian crossing the Canada-U.S. border, and you will have to show your Canadian passport. When you get to the Nova Scotia border, you will be asked to provide ID, an address of where you are staying, and a phone number. This applies to anyone coming from anywhere outside of the Atlantic bubble. There are lots of stories circulating, conversations on social media about Americans and others who are coming into our province and not self-isolating. If this is true, it's not acceptable. If you commit to self-isolating for 14 days, we expect you to keep your word. So we will be ramping up our calls and check-ins to make sure you are where you said you would be and that you are indeed self-isolating. But if there are communities across the province that feel that American tourists or American Nova Scotians who are coming home are not following that self-isolation, they're to contact their local detachment of the RCMP, who will then do another follow-up to ensure that people are following the public health protocols of our province. I would also tell you, and just to remind everyone, that the Atlantic bubble is open today. That does not apply to those who live in Ontario, Quebec, or Western Canada. If you're coming into our province, you're required to self-isolate as well.